Stages of change. Introduction. Quran teaches us that whenever change is implemented, it should be implemented in stages and not all of a sudden. In order to bring in a change, the Quran has adopted a natural process. Let us take the example of the process of prohibition of alcohol during the time of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. During the time of Prophet, peace be upon him, drinking of alcohol was a part of the lives of the people. When alcohol was prohibited in Islam, it was not prohibited with just one command. It was prohibited in stages. Stage 1. Setting a strong foundation. Once Aisha radiallahu anha said, "What does it matter which part of it you read first? Be informed that the first thing that was revealed thereof was a surah from Al-Mufassal, short chapters, and in it was mentioned paradise and the fire." When the people embraced Islam, the verses regarding legal and illegal things were revealed. If the first thing to be revealed was do not drink alcoholic drinks, people would have said, we will never leave alcoholic drinks. If the foundation of the religion is weak, then all the knowledge built on the different aspects of the religion related to prayer, fasting, charity, supplication, etc. will collapse in terms of adversity and trials. If the foundation of the religion is strong, then following the tenets of the religion is easier, even during the toughest of the times. Thus, in the first 13 years of prophethood, Prophet, peace be upon him, only preached and stressed about the oneness of God, prophethood, and the belief in the hereafter, by the command of Allah. Later, various laws and prohibitions were revealed during the period in Medina. Stage 2. Highlighting the negative aspects. During the early days of Islam, consumption of liquor, just like other ills and evils of society, was also prevalent. When Prophet, peace be upon him, migrated from Mecca to Medina, he found that the people of Medina were also indulged in drinking. The masses were so attracted by the superficial and deceptive benefits offered by drinking that their minds became oblivious of the harmful effects and the evils lurking within these addictions. Some of the companions of Prophet, peace be upon him, realized the evil in liquor. So Umar radiallahu anhu, Maz ibn Jabal radiallahu anhu, and some of the other companions approached Prophet, peace be upon him, and questioned him regarding alcohol and gambling, which they thought was ruining not only man's intellect but also his wealth. In response to this query, Allah revealed in Quran, "They ask you about wine and gambling. Say, in them is great sin, and yet some benefits for people, but their sin is greater than their benefit." The verse highlights three aspects. Firstly, consumption of alcohol is a great sin. Secondly, alcohol has benefits for people. Thirdly, the haram is greater than the benefits. Alcohol was not completely prohibited, but Allah made it clear in the verse that alcohol does more harm than good. So it would be better if people avoid it. Stage 3. Restriction only during Salah. Some companions stopped the consumption of alcohol and some of them continued as it was not completely prohibited. But one day, Abdul Rahman ibn Rauf radiallahu anhu had invited some of his companions and they consumed alcohol. Thereafter, while still in a state of intoxication, the Maghrib Salah was performed. The leader of congregation, Imam, who was also drunk, made an error in his recitation of Surah Al-Kafirun. Upon this, the following verse of the Quran was revealed. "O you who have believed, do not approach prayer while you are intoxicated until you know what you are saying." This verse commanded people not to approach prayer when they are intoxicated. This verse clearly prohibited alcohol during the time of Salah, while at other periods it was still permissible. With this second warning, some more companions refrained from drinking. Stage 4. Complete prohibition. Still some companions continued to drink alcohol. Once Uthman ibn Malik radiallahu anhu invited a few companions for a meal. After the meal, customary liquor was served. Thereafter, they became involved in another Arab custom, reciting poetry praising oneself, family, and clan, and simultaneously teasing and belittling others who didn't belong to the group. During this gathering, Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas radiallahu anhu recited a few lines of poetry in which he criticized and rubbished the Ansars of Medina. Hearing this, a young Ansari became enraged and threw a bone at him, which inflicted a severe wound on the head of Sa'd ibn Waqqas radiallahu anhu. He then complained against the youngster to Prophet, peace be upon him, after which he made supplication to Allah to grant them clarity regarding consumption of alcohol. In response to this, Allah revealed the following verses. "O you who have believed, Indeed, intoxication, gambling, sacrificing on stone altars to other than Allah, and divining arrows are but defilement from work of Satan. So avoid it that you may be successful. Satan only wants to cause between you animosity and hatred through intoxicants and gambling, and to avert you from the remembrance of Allah and from prayer. So will you not desist? These verses finally command people to abstain from the consumption of alcohol. The reason for prohibiting alcohol was because it was the work of Satan, as he wants to create animosity and hatred among people, and abstaining from it would lead the people to success. After this revelation, no companion dared to drink even a drop of alcohol. Conclusion: the Quran just did not prohibit alcohol, but it also gave appropriate reasons for its prohibition and a question to ponder over, so that people understand that the prohibition is for their own good and followed it wholeheartedly and happily. Thus, when we impose a change, it should be done in stages by giving appropriate reasons for doing so. This will help in implementing change in an efficient and successful manner. If you are new to our channel, then please subscribe and hit the bell icon to get regular updates. If you like our video, then please drop in a like and share the videos with your friends and relatives and gain Sawab-e-Jariyah.